Hello everyone, welcome back to the Back Post. Hope you're all doing well. Today we're talking about Chelsea transfer news and also Chelsea's just mad quest for a striker. So Giroud's off to AC Milan. That is a done deal now. Absolutely good luck to him. He's a brilliant striker. Absolutely love Giroud. But he's off to AC Milan now. Tuchel doesn't favour Tammy for some reason. I'll get into that a little bit later. So one of Chelsea's big targets has been a striker, a typical number 9 striker, because of course we've got Timo Werner, we've got Havertz, but both aren't your out and out number 9s, and that's where the problem lies in Chelsea's eyes. So so there's 3 main targets. Chelsea going big. They're going for the big ones. They're going for Haaland, Lewandoski and Lukaku. Those 3 are the names that have been just cycled through the rumour mill so far, and these, Chelsea seem to just want to go just splash a bit of cash, use COVID again like we did last year, just to capitalise on some of these talents, and that's what seems to happen. So these 3 names keep popping up, and let's get into them a little bit. So personally, I don't think Haaland's happening. I think Chelsea Twitter, Chelsea fans are going mad for Haaland, aren't they? They want him so badly, and I understand he's a young talent, got loads of potential, just top of the top, cream of the crop, and a lot of people think, he's going to be that next, maybe Ronaldo or something, I don't know. I get it, but I don't think Dortmund are budging. I really don't. I think, they've sold Sancho already. Dortmund are very strict and they know what they want, and I think they want him for the season. They've sold Sancho. They don't want to get rid of their other asset, their other big asset, just because they want to compete in their own league. So for me, I think he's staying. I think they're just going to dig their heels in and sell him next summer. And next summer, there's going to be more eyes on him. There's going to be more teams going in for him. They might have a bit more money. Your Real Madrid, maybe your Barcelonas, if they get out their mess. So the money, the price tag might raise. But then again, apparently Roman is just putting money on the table and saying we want him. So that's mad. But I don't think that's happening. I think we need to kind of get over that. That's my opinion, though. I think we need to move on to other ideas. So that's where Lewandowski and Lukaku come in. Lewandowski is an interesting one. I think he's incredible. Should have had the Ballon d'Or. Got it robbed from him. He's obviously incredible. But 32, 33 in August. And that's not to say he's not good. And this is a weird one. But for me, if you're talking Lewandowski or Lukaku, I go Lukaku every time. He's in his prime right now. He's 28. He's coming into it. He's had years of goal scoring, prowess. He's so good. And he's my pick. And that's not to undermine Lewandowski. Of course not. I'd be an idiot to think Lewandowski's shit. He's not. But I think if you're thinking of Chelsea for the next 5 years, if you're thinking Tuchel, keep him in, see what we can do, see what we can bring. Listen, that's not the Chelsea way. But if you're thinking about that, you bring Lukaku in for me. And there's plenty of reasons. I think, he's in his prime. He's just doing so well. He wasn't given the opportunity at Chelsea, but we know he loves Chelsea. He idolises Didier Drogba. He played there. I think he's a fan. He loves Chelsea, just wasn't given his opportunity. Maybe come back and prove why people were wrong. Also, prove why people were wrong when he went to United. He got a lot of stick there, even though he was phenomenal at Everton, phenomenal at West Brom. Just didn't quite do it at United, even though he scored loads of goals. So I think that could work. And also, the thing is with Lukaku, he's thrived under Conte, right? And Conte plays a similar system to Tuchel. The 3 at the back, the wing backs, and then he plays with a 2 up top. So he kind of plays like a 3-5-2. That's not too dissimilar to how Tuchel plays. He likes playing with the 3 at the back. He likes playing with wing backs. He likes having 2 or 3 up top. It works similarly, so that could work. He could fit into the system perfectly. Also, he's played so well with Martinez. Imagine that with a Werner or a Havertz, next to him. But we all know Werner likes to play off players. So does Havertz, to be fair to him. Imagine they've got Lukaku to play off. So, using him as a passing wall, or whipping crosses into him like this. I think this could really work. I'm leaning towards the Lukaku camp, and that's my opinion. I want to know what yours is, so let me know in the comments. Most people probably want Haaland, but I think he'd fit the system really well. He'd fit Tuchel really well, and I think he'd complement our players. He'd complement Werner, Havertz, even Mason Mount playing behind that likes of them, like just passing it to him, playing it off them, whipping it in. Reece James would flourish, Chilwell would flourish if they're getting forward and putting crosses in that's not Timo Werner on the end of it. You know what I mean? This could be really well. He could get back 20 goals. And that really excites me. I think that would be a brilliant move. The money needs to be on the table, but the money's there. We've seen it. We've apparently put down bids for Haaland. I think this would be a smarter move personally, but that's how I think. Let me know what you think in the comments. I said at the top of the video, Tammy Abraham is still around, and it's a weird one. Apparently West Ham want him, and I think he likes the idea of going to West Ham. He's not signing a new contract, but he's not signing a new contract because on his phone he's seeing bids for Haaland, bids for this, bids for that. And it's a bit of a shame because I think Tammy could be good. I think he could really come good. It's a bold move because, of course, we want a clinical goal scorer that's proven right now, apparently. But I think if you put investment into him, give him the time. He scored 12 goals in Lampard's first season. That's great. That's a good amount of goals. It's more goals than Werner, Havertz. Most people, I think that would be the top goal scorer, wouldn't he? Other than Jorginho scoring pens, you know what I mean? So, I think given the time, he could be good, but that's just not the Chelsea way. So, unfortunately, I see him going this summer, especially. But then again, if we get someone else big, we still need a backup. But is he happy being a backup? No. It's a really touchy subject. I personally would keep him. I'd maybe even bank on him. I would have banked on him last year. But it seems like Chelsea just want that big money move, and you can't blame them. And listen, as a Chelsea fan, it's weird. It's a conflicting feeling. And I saw a great tweet by son of Chelsea, Daniel. He put out a great tweet. It's like, you can want your youth, you can want to spend big money, you can have your doubts about how it's ran, but also love the way it's ran, and be a fan of Tuchel, but also be a fan of Lampard. Like, I think Chelsea fans and football fans in general pick a side, and that's it. You live and die by your sword, and it's not like that, man. Like, I love the fact that we're going for these big players because we're serious. We're serious about winning. That's the Chelsea way. But also, I love Tammy Abraham. I love Mason Mount. I love Reece James. I love these boys coming through because not only are they talented and they're hungry for it, but they're Chelsea fans themselves, and you can relate to that. So it's a difficult one. I really, it's a shame to see Tammy go. But you know what? I reckon if he goes to a West Ham, maybe goes back to Villa, he'd flourish and he'd do so well. And I think he could be on the level with like Bamford, Ings, and then he's knocking on the door then for England. So I want that for him. So you know what? If it's this way it is, he can go, and I'll be happy for him. So yeah, that's Chelsea's mad quest for a striker. What's going on right now? There's so much going on every day. It seems like there's just something new. So I just want to give my opinion on that. Let me know what yours is in the comments. I really am interested to hear what you guys think about this move, who you want, what you'd like to see, all that kind of stuff. So let us know. And that's it. That's the video. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate everyone that's watching. Like I said, we're back. Podcast is coming back every single Monday. We're releasing a podcast. And in between that, we're going to be doing clips like this one, other little stuff. So you know what? Subscribe, get on board. We're really going to be pushing this year, this season. We can't wait. I'm really excited to be making videos again. We had a bit of a break. I'm really excited if you can't tell. So yeah, please do subscribe. Thanks for watching. And tell your dads.